acid and aspirin tablet. Number 7. Mars formed about 4.5 billion years ago when gravity pulled swirling gas and dust in. Number 8. Just like Earth, the surface of Mars is hard and rocky. This means it is a terrestrial planet. You can walk on it. It's not a gas giant like Jupiter and Saturn. Number 9. Although Earth is much bigger than Mars, they both have approximately the same amount of land because most of Earth is covered in water. Number 10. Mars is called the red planet because its soil has a lot of iron. The iron rusts, making the surface and atmosphere appear red. Number 11. Martian soil is called regolith. Regolith. Number 12. Mars actually has many more colors than just red. At the surface, observers can see colors gold, tan, and brown. Number 13. Mars is an extremely cold planet because it is further from the sun than Earth. At the equator, temperatures can reach 68 degrees Fahrenheit, but at its poles, they can dip to as low as negative 284 Fahrenheit. The average temperature is negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 14. The Earth and Mars are the only two planets in the solar system with polar ice caps. They are made up of solid carbon dioxide or dry ice. Number 15. Mars has two moons named Phobos and Deimos. The moons of Mars are both smaller than Earth's moon. Number 16. The moon Phobos is predicted to suffer a collision with Mars in the distant future. It is moving slowly towards Mars, and it's believed that in about 50 million years, it will either break apart or crash into Mars. Number 17. The moons are potato-shaped because they have too little mass for gravity to make them spherical. Number 18. Mars has the largest dust storms in the solar system. The huge dust storms can last for months and cover the entire planet. Number 19. A Mars dust storm can reach wind speeds of up to 125 miles per hour. Number 20. A day on Mars is 24 hours and 37 minutes, slightly longer than an Earth day. Number 21. A Martian day is called a sol, S-O-L. That's how you say sun in Spanish. Sol, 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 sol. Number 22. A year on Mars is 687 Earth days long, almost twice as long as Earth years. This is because it takes a lot longer than Earth to complete its orbit around the Sun. Number 23. Mars' gravity is only 38% that of Earth. Number 24. is weaker there. For example, if you weighed 100 pounds on Earth, you would only weigh 38 pounds on Mars. Number 26. The lack of gravity can lead to a loss of calcium and weaker bones when astronauts or space travelers return to Earth. Number 27. Mars is home to the highest mountain and largest volcano in our solar system. It's a volcano called Olympus Mons. It is 14 miles high, 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Number 28. Mars also has the biggest canyon in our solar system. It is named Valles Marineris. It is 2,500 miles long and reaches 4 miles deep. To compare, the Grand Canyon on Earth is only 226 miles long and only 1 mile deep. Number 29. A total of 43,000 craters with a diameter of 5 kilometers or greater have been found on the surface of Mars. Number 30. The northern hemisphere does not have many craters. It is relatively smooth. We know this thanks to the Mars rovers. Number 31. The southern hemisphere is filled with highlands and lots of craters. Number 32. Hellas Planitia is a huge crater on Mars created from an ancient impact. It is located on the red planet's southern hemisphere and it's over 3.7 miles deep and 1,242 miles across. Number 33. One of the most distinctive features on Mars is its channels. These channels look like they could have been made by running water. Number 34. Mars has a very thin atmosphere. In fact, the atmosphere on Mars is about 100 times thinner than the Earth's atmosphere. Number 35. Mars has seasons just like Earth, but they last longer. This is because it takes longer for it to orbit the sun. The seasons vary in length since Mars has an egg-shaped orbit around the sun. Number 36. The longest season on Mars is spring, which lasts for 194 days. Number 37. The shortest season on Mars is autumn, lasting only 142 days. Number 38. No human has ever stepped foot. No human has ever stepped foot on Mars. Number 39. There is very little oxygen on Mars. You would need a spacesuit with oxygen to go outdoors. Number 40. The atmosphere on Mars is too thin for liquid water to remain on the surface. Number 41. The atmosphere on Mars is mostly comprised of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and argon gases. Number 42. The first spacecraft to land on Mars were the Viking landers, which touched down on the surface in 1976. Number 43. NASA rovers Spirit and Opportunity landed in 2004. Number 45. In 2018, NASA rover Curiosity found evidence of liquid water under the planet's polar caps. This would be a possible sign that there was once life on Mars. Number 46. The rover Perseverance is the fifth rover to land on Mars. Its job is to drill into the surface to learn more. Number 47. There are actually pieces of Mars here on Earth. In the past, asteroids hit Mars, which caused debris to be sent into space. Some of this debris landed on our planet as meteorites. Number 48. The first person to observe Mars with the use of a telescope was Galileo Galilei. He observed the red planet in 1610. Number 49. Mars is 141.6 million miles away from the Sun. Number 50. If you stood on Mars and looked at the Sun, it would appear about half the size as we see it on Earth. Number 51. Light from the Sun reaches Mars in about 13 minutes. Number 52. The name of the month March is derived from Mars. Number 53. Mars is visible to the naked eye. You can see it without the use of a telescope or binoculars. Number 54. The biggest planet in the solar system is Jupiter, and it has more than 20 times the diameter of Mars. Number 55. Throughout much of the 1800s, it was believed that life on Mars existed because an astronomer, Giovanni Schiaparelli, thought that he observed straight lines on Mars' surface. He thought these were canals. As more advanced telescopes were built, scientists learned that the straight lines were an illusion. Yeah, okay. Number 56. Mars will likely be the first planet that a human will step foot on. My bad. Number 57. There is evidence of ancient river valley networks, lake beds, and deltas, as well as minerals and rocks on the surface that are only formed when there is liquid water. Number 58. Some of the features on the surface of Mars suggest that around 3.5 billion years ago, the planet experienced huge floods. Number 59. Of all of the planets in the solar system, only Earth has confirmed life, and Mars is believed to possibly be hospitable for life. Number 60. There have been 40 missions to Mars, but only 18 of the missions were successful. Wow. Number 61. NASA's Mariner 4 sent the first close-up images of Mars in 22 photos. spacecraft to orbit Mars. It completed the mapping of almost the entire surface of Mars. Number 63. In 1997, Sojourner as the first wheel rover to explore the surface of Mars. Wow, I don't know who wrote this, but there's some typos in here. Number 64. In 2004, twin Mars exploration rovers named Spirit and Opportunity found evidence that long ago Mars had liquid water on its surface. I feel like some of these facts are repetitive. I feel like I've already read that before. Anyways, number 65. In May 2021, China became the second nation to ever land successfully on Mars when its Zhurong Mars rover touched down. And that is the end of the 65 facts about Mars. Okay. Is Mars bigger than Earth? No, Mars is not bigger than Earth. Mars is about half the size of Earth. It measures 4,219 miles long. Mars is the second smallest planet in the solar system. Okay. What is Mars made of?